Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch a Movie. I am Mike. Thanks for taking a moment of your day to spend it with me. Today we are reviewing M3GAN with a 3 in it. Don't know why. They should have saved that for the third one. M3GAN is a James Wan produced Blumhouse film about a little girl who's lost her parents and is adopted by her aunt, who works for an innovative robot toy company that's working on a prototype of a talking doll with AI capabilities that, of course, gets overprotective of the little girl and ends up murdering the shit out of everyone. It's like if Skynet had no ambition. Full frontal male nudity, as always on this channel. I am not a killer doll movie guy. Like, we already have so many of them. I think they're deader than Ye's career at this point. I mean, you've got Chucky, you've got Annabelle, you've got Puppet Master, Dead Silence, Goosebumps, The Boy. It needs to die. The evil needs to die. Somebody's got to kill the babysitter. Oh, and the damn towel. Evil dies tonight. But when I saw the trailer come out, I was immediately on board. I was like, fuck it. I'll do one more. You know, it's like at the end of the night when you're about to leave and someone hands you a shot and you're like, fuck it, I'll do one more. And then you wake up in Puerto Rico and some guy named Charlie's making you eggs and your butt's sore. That's not a true story. That didn't happen to me. It happened to a friend. But no, the trailer absolutely ruled. I mean, when she's running on all fours like that thing from that Charlie Sheen alien movie, The Arrival, only that thing's using backwards legs. They should have had her go backwards, like Reagan from The Exorcist. But anyways, yeah, when she's running on all fours and chasing after that kid and doing the dance moves in the hallway and about to dance murder the shit out of that guy, I was like, oh, this is different. It's new, yellow, different. It's the choice of a new generation, and I'm in. And the whole AI aspect had me interested too, because to be honest, even though I liked it okay, the Chucky remake, that was the one thing it really failed to harness as good as it could have, in my opinion, was the whole AI functions capability. The way that this doll works with this Skynet type capabilities, where it just starts to grow and learn more and more, it's kind of like Neo in the Matrix. It can just program whatever it wants. That was really interesting to me, and add to the fact that the doll was really sassy. I liked it. Well, M3GAN herself looked cool as expected. I mean, the practical effects fucking ruled. Props to them for not going the shitty CGI easy route. Like Top Gun Maverick on a small scale, it paid off. More practical effects. They work 60% of the time, every time. We need to go back to doing this in movies. It changes the whole aspect of the movie. I mean, you have the tools at your disposal, so why make it fake? That's like jerking off upstairs in your room to your mom's JCPenney lingerie model catalog when you've got the supermodel partner of your dreams waiting downstairs for you on your couch. The dialogue and movements of M3GAN were just friggin' awesome. Like, just like they were in the trailer. She moves cool. She's realistic as hell. She's creepy as hell. When she talks, the fact that the words don't really match her mouth actually make her more creepy. The dialogue, the things she says are really smart, really cool. M3GAN was awesome. She looks like both an adult and a child, and it's just fucking creepy. The story is touching from the aspect that this little girl just lost her parents, and she's given this doll, and she kind of puts everything she has into it, and it doesn't feel like she has anybody else. And then when the doll's taken away, there's some feelings that happen with the girl, and it's really touching. Man, the movie actually made me tear up a time or two. Now, I'm an easy target, so don't read too much into that. There's also some commentary in the script that does lend into the, hey, don't let your kids get raised by the iPad. But it's more of like subtle jabs and things here and there. It's not like a deep commentary. This isn't a Verhoeven film we're talking about here. The acting is great as well. Amy Donald's movements as the doll just brought it to life. Violet McGraw hit all the right notes in a movie she was asked to do a lot in, whether it be loss, grief, or pure Babadook style of losing her shit in the backseat of the car. Not as annoying as that kid, because you understood where she was coming from. But she has to go through a wave of emotions here, and she did a really good job. The wannabe Steve Jobs boss at the toy company named David was the comedic relief of the whole thing, and he was awesome. Just the way he delivered every line was perfect. I really like that guy a lot. And Allison Williams is in this as well, and she does a good job. You'll remember her from Get Out. The main problem with her wasn't her acting, but rather her character. She was unlikable as shit. At one point, she's threatening to have her neighbor's dog put down even before it even does anything wrong. She's freaking out about the little girl not using the coaster on her glass like 5 seconds after her parents fucking died. She just does not seem like a very likable type person. And like 7 seconds after her niece is there, she's like, well, I gotta go in the basement and work, got a big deadline coming up, and just leaves her upstairs, doesn't buy her any fucking toys to play with, doesn't help her out with her situation at all. It's just a clueless, well, what about me type of person, and I just really didn't like the character. I get that she's supposed to grow and stuff, but it just, Don't like you, not one bit. I honestly won't be surprised if there's a deleted scene somewhere where she's at Target drinking Starbucks and talking about poor people. I'm also not buying this story whatsoever. Now, I don't care because this is a fun January horror movie about a dancing murder doll, but even then, it's a little bit ridiculous how this all comes together. She literally gets a fart whiff of inspiration and creates generation-changing AI technology that would literally change the entire world in a quick little montage in her garage or basement or whatever that seems like it took a weekend tops. The things M3GAN is able to do are really, really cool and wild, and none of them are earned whatsoever. So like I said, look, who cares? Not a big deal because of the movie that we're talking about, but I feel like the writing team could have put a little bit more of a plausible explanation as to where these capabilities come from. The main problem I have with the movie is maybe not even in the movie itself. A movie that, by the way, overall I did enjoy, but Blumhouse and Universal have once again put the entire movie in their trailer, and you didn't even know it when you watch the trailer, but you get out of the movie and you go, fuck, every cool scene was in that trailer. I mean, it's so disappointing to go to a movie and think you're going to get more of that dancing hallway murder scene, or you're going to get more of the shit like that, and they hat-tipped every important point, just like the Black Phone did. Almost every dialogue that Ethan Hawke's character has in the Black Phone is in the trailer if you go back and look. The only real difference between that movie is the ending scene. And here, once again, there's a set piece at the end that's not, I don't think, whatsoever in the trailer. And it may be the only important action horror set piece you didn't see in the trailer. You would think that there'd be more to the murder dancing hall scene that was so cool that got everybody with that fucking shit that was going on. Not really, even barely a second more until you get to kill scenes where someone would actually die. And guess what happens? The camera cuts away and you don't see that either because it's PG-13. Pressure washer scene in the outhouse, that was in the trailer as well. The little kid in the truck scene that we saw in the trailer as well. I mean, there's not much beyond that other than story. They literally put the important horror scenes of the movie all in the trailer, other than a couple little creepy moments here and there. The big stuff was there. And that trailer hooked me, man. It really did. For a genre that I'm really tired of. But I'm sad to say that if you've seen the trailer for M3GAN, you've seen just about all that's special about it. And maybe I'm alone there because the movie seems to be killing it reception-wise. Not a lot of people seem to feel that way. But I gotta be me. I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly. Like overall, we've seen, whether it be the AI stuff or the killer doll stuff before, we have seen all this before, but they do manage to make a fun, well-made entry into both of those subgenres. I think we're definitely gonna get a sequel to this movie. I feel like that's just in the cards. If the movie, I know it's doing well critically, I imagine it's gonna do well financially, so we're probably definitely gonna get a sequel out of it. I think M3GAN's cool enough that there's enough there if you take the sequel in a really zany direction. I do not think you can just do like this packaged origin story that they did here. I think the second movie's got to get wild and crazy kids, and then maybe it could work. If you're gonna do it though, make it rated R next time, please. We're all adults here. We're talking about a doll that fucking murders people. Make it rated R, all right? It's 2020 goddamn too. So if you guys would, please click like on this video, because everybody who likes this movie is probably gonna dislike my review of it, even though I gave it a positive score. But no, liking the video, that really does help. And I'd also like to know, comment down below, how do you guys feel about the killer doll genre, the killer kid, killer doll genres? Are you done with them? Are you with me that you think like enough is enough? We need to let that shit die for about 10 to 15 years? Or are you said, give me more, give me all of it, like I am with Halloween. Give me 32 Halloween movies this year. I don't give a shit. Maybe that's you, and that's cool, man. But comment down below, let me know. And if you guys like movie reviews, if you like movie news updates, if you like trailer reactions, you like knowing what's going on in the horror universe and just having a good time in the old pantaloons, if you would, consider clicking the subscribe button and the bell, because then YouTube will let you know when we make these videos and you won't miss out on them. I love your fucking faces. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Halloween never ends, suck my fucking dick, and I don't really care what Blumhouse fucking says. Put him in a box, or suck a fucking cock. You can say he's dead, but we all know he's not, yeah. So let's go trick-or-treating, let's go fucking drinking, let's all go rent Pumpkinhead on VHS, cause Halloween never ends.